trail to a pond somewhere back here.
What?
There's a trail
There's a trail?
over there.
Oh, yeah.
Not really. No.
Yeah, this is the last evening for us out here taking the doggies exploring.
Cold.
It's cold, cooler. It's going to be in the 30s tonight, though. And we're still here at Happy Land Park.
In our jackets.
Yep, finally wearing our jackets. Well, I'm multi-layered today, for sure. But look at the eye, it looks beautiful up here. Sun's starting to go down. Some puffy clouds in the blue skies. So we'll be off on our 5-hour drive tomorrow morning. We got a lot of stuff to pack up. Got to get the grill back in storage that we took out the Blackstone, and get the golf cart taken apart and put that back in the garage. I'll put the grill in tonight and the golf cart tomorrow morning. I've got that down pat. You know, I can get it in or out within 10 minutes or less. Alright, we're in Kenora now. Exploring with the doggies this evening. We got here a little while ago. We've already cooked out on the grill. First time I set up the grill on the back patio, the Outlaw. We're up here on this embankment here. It's pretty high up. These rocks. Some nice houses across the way. Some marinas and stuff. And we're going to be here for a couple days.
Maybe.
Maybe. Cheryl's deciding. Oh, look. She had that in her mouth.
Oh.
She's going to carry it with her.
She found one in the parking lot at Walmart.
Yeah.
And she kept dropping it, and then she'd have to pick it up again.
I thought she was going to want to take it home.
She would want to take it home.
You found a little goose feather? You wanted to take it back to the little house with you? You're funny. Campsite's all up here. Pretty cool. All right, quiet. I want to show you something here. Ground.
She sees them. She sees them.
The whole family. Pixie, be nice.
Hey. Quiet. There's the deers.
Right up in the campground. So this is the first seeing nature this close. Pixie.
We're gonna get us out of here.
They're nice. They're nice. Don't worry. They're nice. They're very nice.
They're not afraid either.
Look, they're very nice. No, they're nice.
No, they're hungry.
They're just eating dinners. They're eating some dinner.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go.
I'm watching it. Oh, nice deer.
Right in the campground here.
Woman, too, baby. I love here.
All right, we decided to pack it up early. We're gonna leave one day early and get to my mother-in-law's house in Winnipeg, or actually Lorette, outside of Winnipeg. We're gonna go ahead and get there this afternoon. So it's a little over 2-hour drive from Kenora. Just have to get the golf cart in, get the patio packed up, and we'll be on our way then. Fold up these chairs. Cheryl's getting the inside ready. And it just got, man, I was praising the weather, but today we woke up, it's like mid-80s out here. And I pretty much have sweat going on. I already got the water and stuff packed away. Just have to unplug it from electricity and bring in all the awnings. And we'll be on our way. Hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I don't think it's gonna be that much cooler there, but the evenings should be nice and cool around in the 60s Fahrenheit, so I'll be looking forward to that. I ordered some dog bones and electrical connectors so that we can maybe hook up to two 15-amp legs on her house to maybe run one AC, so along with our computers and stuff like that. Otherwise we have to squeeze into her house. We'll see how that goes, but we're having a good time still. See you on the road.
Welcome, this is your life now, the wasteland where we all take a vow. With some glow due to radiation, two heads where there usually is one. Unsung. With you, I know we'll find a way through the fallout cold.
We get anything here?
Yeah, I want an ice pumpkin spice cappuccino. You want me to run in?
No, I'm gonna go in and let's see what we got. We can both go in.
Yeah, we can.
Quick.
Stay here, puppy dog.
We'll be
Stay
right
here.
back.
I know we'll find a way through the fallout cold. In this new reality, we will embrace the change. We'll rearrange.
This next flight is stay on King Avenue, then you will arrive at your destination.
First and after.
Right here. So we can figure out. Look at how it looks. Hi guys, we made it. We made it to our final destination, and that is near Winnipeg in Lorette, in Canada. And you missed it. Before I tell you that, we had a very good restful night here. It was cool in the mid 60s last night, and I was resting comfortably, sleeping comfortably on the bed here. Cheryl and the doggies were sleeping comfortably on the jackknife bed here that they had out. And woke up this morning and I almost had my first nervous breakdown on this trip. Yeah, I went to, the batteries were low. They were depleted from, say, 78% when we stopped last night to overnight running everything. We just had a 110 outlet plugged into their outside outlet there, kind of powering everything. Woke up this morning, it was about 38% on the batteries that were left. And so I figured, all right, it's getting hot in here now. It's getting up to like the low 80s here, believe it or not, in this season, around this way in Canada. So I was like, no issues. I already kind of planned it. I'm going to turn on the generator, you know, turn on the generator, and then I'll click on the air conditioners right here. And so I turned on the generator, and it kind of fluctuated a little bit. And I tried to turn on the front AC. The fan would just click. I just heard it click, and it would not come on. So I got into, man, and then I was like, well, I got to get the batteries charged up. That's my number one concern. So I hooked up my battery charger I got from Walmart, putting 25 amps into the battery stack. Did that. The generator was still running, but I could not get the ACs running. So I just kind of turned on all the max fans and stuff to try to get some air circulating in here. But and then sat down to research on YouTube to see if I can find an answer, and lots of them pointed to, if you just hear it click, it's probably capacitors. But I'm like, well, I've tried both ACs, the front and rear. How could the capacitors go out in both of them unless some sort of a bad power spike or something? So I'm like, hey, maybe it could happen, but unlikely. So I went around, checked the generator, popped the Onan generator cover off, and it's got 2 circuit breaker switches on it. One of them was on and one of them was flipped off. So I flipped that one, second one on, so both of them were on. Restarted the generator, came in here to the air conditioner control, clicked the fan on first, fan came on, and then clicked the compressor on, and we've got cool AC again. Nervous breakdown cured for now. So let me show you around. Those of you who have seen my past RV videos, you probably recognize this place, but this is Mom's place. And if I turn you around here, there's a street coming in, and it's a bunch of mobile home property lots, and they are kind of packed in here. And Mom is right on the corner here, on a corner lot. We pulled in here, we backed in here at an angle this time. Before we could back straight in, but now we got the patio on this one, and we got the golf cart out. I'll show you that in a minute. But I got the solar panels out, trying to catch this last bit of sun before it goes behind the trees there, to help top off the batteries, along with the generator. The generator is on as well. I'm gonna get out here later and use my release product and get all the bugs off. The last few miles of the trip were where we hit a lot of bugs. So my generator's on this side, so I already fixed that, the breaker that popped. And we've got 110 coming in here, but I got it going underneath the RV to the battery charger for now. Once the batteries get topped off, I'll plug it in back to my electric bank here, to that cord there. And then for tonight again. Then we've got just enough room, see here, for our patio to come out. And it's actually pretty cool back here. Mom doesn't have a lot of space in here. She's got projects, always got projects going on. There's Chloe. That's Pepper's new girlfriend, Chloe. She's kind of shy. We got the golf cart back here locked up. And I want to make a rain guard canvas that I can roll up and pull over instead of this makeshift thing, the blue tarp. Doggies are in the back, and Cheryl is going to rent us a rental car right now with her mom, so we can get around here this week. So this is how it looks. It stays kind of cool because all of the canopy from these trees here. And I brought out that awning to help shade that while the AC's on. We had to avoid this one tree limb right here. We just barely got it in. So stick around with me this week, and I've got lots of projects planned. I'll probably do different separate videos of different projects and different products actually that I'm using along this trip and that I've used in the past that have worked for me. So I'm sure I'll have lots of helpful information, hopefully, for you guys. All right, I figure I'd do a small chore today, getting these all the bugs off the windshield up here. And this is how I usually do it. I've done it like 2 or 3 times now on our stops with using minimal water. I'll show you here. So I just keep a bucket in the rig and I just fill it up with that much full of water just so I can dip the wiper in there. And I use this stuff right here, Release. Now this stuff, Release, was established in the aeronautical industry and it's been proven to work on all types of surfaces, and it works really well. So I'll show you how we get these bugs off like this. All the bugs and splatter. All right, first thing I use is this Rain-X. I'll leave a link to all the products in the video description below, but I use this Rain-X scrubber wiper, and you do a 1/4 twist and it can extend, and I just use my step stool ladder right here. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead, put a little bit of water on first, just lightly. I'm not scrubbing at this point, just to kind of loosen things up a little bit. And I'll come back and I'll pull the wiper blades away from the windshield after I get the main part done. So I just do that first, and I'll take this Release right here and I'll get up here on my stool and just spray it on, starting at the top. And what this Release product does, it just associates. It associates with the bug splatters and dirt on your windshield, and it will start to dissolve when it associates with those bug splatters. Now some of you guys are going to be saying, hey Todd, is this some sort of magic trick you're pulling off? No, it's not magic. So now I'll go back, and I just waited like 30 seconds, right? And I'm just taking the scrubber, and now I'm applying some pressure on the scrubber, unlike before. I'm gonna get a little bit on the paint at the top here too, just because I don't want the bug guts to be sticking on there. And anywhere you see a spot that's a little bit, requires a little bit more scrubbing, just take your time and apply some more pressure and scrub. And it's coming off, guys. This product just associates with the bug splatter and grime and dirt. I'll even do like the front of the rig a little bit. And I can pull this back here now, see? Get it real good. Bug splatter on the paint. I don't want that to stay there for long. And I know you're saying, hey Todd, why don't you just wash it? This is you're taking a shortcut. Yeah. And this is where I'll use Release again. It's perfectly safe on your paint. And just let the product associate with the bug splatter, and the results will appear to be like magic, but this is not a magical process. It's a good product that works. Release. I'll leave the link to it in the video description below this video. And it just comes off with little effort. And I'll keep a rag with me too and just wipe that off. Yeah, this method is a little bit crude, but it works in a pinch when you're not near a car wash or you don't have access to a lot of water. Now, second step you need to do is go ahead and take this, pre-soak it in the, let me see if I can get you up here more, pre-soak it in your bucket of water. And I just go around. I've already scrubbed it, so it's already associated with the bug grime. I'll do a couple streaks and come down. This is where I use my cloth. Wipe this off. Come down the next path. If you see a couple spots, stubborn spots, just go over it again. Come down the next path. And I just wipe the blade. I'm applying pressure as I pull it down. And it gets it really, really nice looking. Just temporary for your next trip. Now for the front paint, I'll use a wet rag, and I can just do a wipe down to get the streaks off. Now guys, this is no magic trick. See here, it's taking the bug guts off. This was a fairly clean rag. There's the bug guts. We go over the other half. Now this is not a full wash. This is something in between your travel days to help get these bug guts off, to make it easier on the days when you do have the water and the time to wash. And you might say, hey Todd, that's coming off so easy. Is it some sort of magic trick? No. This stuff is called Release, and it does what it says on the bottle. It will make things release from most any surface in or around your RV and make your job a whole lot easier. All right, so we're done within about 10, maybe 15 minutes, depending on how much time you want to spend on this little quick detail job. Everything's looking really nice. You might see a few little minor bug residue, but for the most part, this thing is sparkling clean. I mean, it looked similar to the mirrors, which are pretty bad. Now we got a nice gloss finish. Clear vision again for our next leg of the trip. So I'll leave the link in the video description below of the Release product. It's really affordable, especially when you take into consideration the time and effort that, I should say, it doesn't take a lot of time and effort to do a quick detail on the front of your RV and get those bug splatters off before they start destroying your paint, and it gives you a nice clear view for your next leg of the trip on your windshield. Alright guys, I was sitting here charging these batteries all day on 25 amps, that charger I got. Come to find out, my brother-in-law had this sitting in the yard, and it says charge rate 2 amps, 20 amps, and 60 amps. So I want to show you what I'm getting now with my charger I bought from Walmart. We're getting 20 some amps, almost 25 amps. a little over sometimes. That's the max it can charge. So let me show you something. Here's my battery app. Now this has only got 2 of the batteries, our smart batteries. So you got to kind of double this. So almost 10 amps going in. That's really about 20 amps. It's only at 48%. 47% on one battery and 48% on the other. Balanced out about 48%. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to connect this charger up and see the difference. You got the negative on, and good positive connection. Now let's go ahead and power this thing up. Let's see, we'll do on. $12 volt. Oh, I guess it'd help if I plug it in. Turn it off, plug it in. Now, around 12 volt. Turn it on. I'm going to hit high. 60 amps. So, here's what the volt says. 60 amps. Now, let's see. Let me get my app out here. Sorry. Turn that battery, Wi-Fi on, that one, or Bluetooth I should say. Go to control panel. Alright, now we're getting 14.1 times 2, that's like 29 volt, or 29 amps. Because we got to double it, because we're charging up 800 amp hour of these batteries. Not just 2 of them, we're charging 4 of them up. So this should be a double. So 26, 27, almost 28 amps. But this thing says, let's see, it says 60 amps, which I did. Manual, automatic, auto, 60. Let's see if that changes anything. We're getting about 30, close to 28, 30 amps going in now. We were only getting 20. I was hoping to get 60 amps, like this says. But we'll stick with this and see if we can get this battery charged any more than that 50% mark, 48%. Because we're going to need this, because I can only charge on this cord during the day. And then I gotta, right now I'm running AC, but at night I don't have to run the AC or the generator. The generator's running right now to run the AC in it. At night I can unplug the charger, and then I gotta plug that into the house to my shore power to get 15 amps. So we've got just some regular lights and basic power in the evening times. So trying to make this situation work. So it was a lot better when we had full solar panels on the roof. I'm going to have to do that. I already purchased the solar panels, but it was too hot down in Florida before we left. So this fall I'm going to layer it with solar panels up on this outlaw roof. So we'll have plenty of solar when we're traveling. We don't ever have to worry about these batteries depleting like they are. And on the Tiffin, I never had that worry. They were always, near full or full. So that's the situation for now. Okay, we're out here exploring around Mom's neighborhood. Our rig is right behind those trees there. And since we've been here last year, They built a new facility here, a daycare, in the back of this neighborhood. Go figure. This is the main road you come on to get to the daycare. Has me puzzled, but it's very busy. They've got lots of business. I've seen it today. Pants, you are so fast. You are so fast.
I thought I saw something over there. I have bug openers too.
Saw something, maybe a coyote or something.
That's what worries me.
Could be coyotes in Canada here. There's a new
This way. Come on, you're not going that way.
facility there, daycare. Okay, we're headed back for the night. Just took the doggies out to go potties. And Pixie still hadn't gone potties. Come on, Pix. Let's go back in this way. Come on, Pix. Come on. Here comes the car. Oh,
No.
there's PJ and Pepper right there. That's their house. There's Paul.
Junior, I've had enough. Pepper,
Yeah,
I can tell Pepper to watch him, and he'll sit here all night. He'll just watch the whole property.
Oh yeah.
He'll be good. I'll walk him and dance it up.
Yeah. Pepper's a good doggy.
He is a good boy.
Junior needs to learn.
Pepper got a girlfriend since the last time we saw him and has babies now.
Junior, come on out.
Where's Junior?
Yeah, there's Pepper.
Come on, Junior.
That's Pepper.
Junior,
And then PJ is his son.
Junior, come on.
Come here.
PJ. That's PJ. That's who you hear right now is PJ.
It's okay. It's alright. Harley, what are you doing?
Hey guys, quick update. I was just gonna finish off this video and I wanted to give you a heads up with the battery situation. I just was checking in on it and I did not plug in to shore power to 15 amps into the house tonight. I kept it plugged into our charger unit, the heavy duty charger unit on wheels that said it charged up to a max of 60 amps. Although we didn't ever get 60 amps, but we're still, right now we're running off a battery in the RV, and if you can see here, we're getting a surplus of up to 10 amps or over while all these lights are on, the generator's off, no AC's running. We don't need the ACs now. It's like, you know, it's in the 60s, 60 degrees now Fahrenheit. So with the charger on and us using the batteries, we do now have a surplus of, what is it, about 10 amps times 2, because we have 800 amp hour batteries, but this is only showing 400 amp hour batteries, which is the 2 that have the Bluetooth that I'm monitoring. So I got 2 that's Bluetooth, 2 that don't have Bluetooth. So I just have to double these figures to know what's going on. So I'm satisfied now. Hopefully by the time we wake up, right now we're at 71% of battery life. While we're sleeping, hopefully we generate up to close to full power, 100%. We'll see how that goes. I'll let you know.